Alright, we'll do it again. But that's true. It goes without saying. Tainted Lazarus just kind of sucks to begin with. We could go to the library. Go ahead, hit me. See if I care. Yeah, like, I mean, this character sucks, but, like, who cares, I guess, is what I'm trying to... That's the energy I'm trying to bring to it. Like, you know, I play video games for a living. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Like, a character is, like, a little hard. You know, it's okay. Life goes on. Well, this is really good. Just gotta figure out how to make it work. Yeah, but I gotta come back from the poison factory and then get unlocks as this asshole? That's fair. But hey, you know, you're not gonna get any sympathy from me, because at least you can listen to music while you're playing. I'm out here, I gotta, like, make my own entertainment. It's, you know, it's tough. Just need... Oh, we got keys. Okay, hold on. Just thinking. Just running it through. 9 volt is also very nice. I'll tell you straight up. Gotta do that. You afraid of DMCA? I did see. The DMCA notice that Twitch sent out. I'm dying, sorry. I shouldn't reply, but every once in a while people are like, you know, use the Bible to get all the other books. I'm like, yeah, I know. I've done it like 1,000 times on the stream. I'm not mad, I'm just like, you know, we've done it. We've done it a lot. We've done it many times. The only thing, oh, you know what? Here's the thing I'm worried about, okay? I'm worried if we flip, we'll get soft locked in the room. Then just save and quit? That's resin. Right now, I'm just gonna do it this way. I'm just gonna keep it going this way. If we get another key, we get another key. If we don't, we don't. I'm happy. This is a really good run so far, you know? Bible makes you fly. The Bible also has no charge because we used it as the other character. Just chill out. You see, with Tinted Lazarus, maybe the reason I don't get tinted by tilted by Tainted Lazarus is because of the fact that it's not the product on screen that occasionally gets a little annoying. The character sucks. Just let me pilot the mech, Shinji. You don't have to be the GPS, okay? You can just be, you know, you're more like a passenger on a bus than the person in the back seat. You know, if you go to the bus driver and the bus, you're like, hey, you ever consider taking a right on, you know, Thurlow Street? Bus driver would be like, yeah, I got like a route that I gotta like stick to. Again, the Bible has been used here. I think that, I mean, if we're gonna do hard stuff, I think that Book of Shadows is the play. There we go. Yeah, stop giving advice. Just laugh and give gift subs. It's not that complicated. I sent Dan a message last night because I did see it. It is shocking how often it happens. I'm not trying to insult Daniel. Oh, Polyhex, thank you for the gifted subscription. Thank you. I'm not trying to insult Daniel, but it's crazy how often it happens. He streamed yesterday, and then like his and thank you as well to Medicated Tembo. Thank you. He left his stream on, And then, I don't think I guess we should have fought for it, now that I think about it. It was on for like 10 hours or something like that. Dan has done a great, what's the word I'm looking for here? He's done a great job of incepting his audience. Because literally when I went to his chat, his audience was like, we really should have flipped first here, but his audience was like, yeah, I think there was like a glitch on Twitch or something like that that left his stream on. And I'm like, you sweet summer child. I'm pretty sure he just, as soon as his stream ended, he just stood up from his chair and then was like, I'm out of here. He rated and hosted Rob, though? Yeah, but you gotta hit the button that's like, you know, stop streaming on OBS. Oh, play Katawa Shujo. Egg, thank you as well for the gifted subscriptions. Thank you. Appreciate it. That's an ancient meme. That's from it's from a long time ago. But a nice blast from the past nonetheless. Do it then? Oh, the heavens no, absolutely not. Actually, even less likely, I think, to do it now than to do it back then. Yeah, the Eva principle. Plus, also, we already played the Doki Doki Literature Club. So I'm visual noveled up for like the next decade at least. I'm inoculated. Yeah, like this is a game I played 4,000 hours of, and about I was gonna say 16, and then it became 60, and then it became 6. Something with a 6 in it. Percent of chat is like, hey, did you know if you like use the arrow keys, you can shoot bullets at enemies? I don't even want to know what would happen if I accidentally insulted one of the love interests in Katawa Shujo. I think that I would, I don't know, I'd be ashamed of my words and my deeds, let's put it that way. I don't think we've used Satanic Bible here. We should get free items. There's a visual novel on Switch with better reviews than Breath of the Wild, and I kind of want to play it. I will start by saying it might be better than Breath of the Wild. It's possible. I haven't played Breath of the Wild either, so I'm talking from two positions of ignorance. However, you also have to apply the visual novel filter to the reviews. Like if you go on Steam, sometimes there'll just be like a solitaire game or like a match 3 or a sliding puzzle game where if you like slide the puzzle pieces, my devil deal, you might get to see a glimpse of a lady's ankle, if you catch my drift. Even if it's garbage, 98% positive reviews. This game changed my life. The women were so beautiful. The gameplay, you know, like it's... I think you're dealing with... It's like asking a Marvel fan how they feel about, like, the new Marvel movie, right? They're like, I got a lot of problems. It was a 9 out of 10. They're an easy critic. You know, you're talking to an audience of people that is very receptive and maybe entering with... I don't want to say an unopen mind, but, you know, they're predisposed to enjoy it. That's the other, nobody's like really buying those games and then being like, I'm going in with a judgmental viewpoint. I suppose. Like, I'm gonna buy this to see if it's good. I don't think that's true. Okay, I'm willing to take a stab at this. I'm willing to check. I regret it, but it is what it is. Donkey, donkey, donk. Did you see Erica, the new DMV game? He said the word wrong. He said the word wrong. DMV game. You know what's funny? Like, I love FMV, don't get me wrong. Will I play Erica? I would say, you know, Amber Light. It's not on the list right now. That being said, if they made a DMV game, I would actually be more likely to play it than an FMV game, I think. It kind of sounds fun. Like, what about a game where you could, like, be the person that administers your driving road test? That sounds like a cool time. This character sucks so bad. Actually, I've decided I'm gonna fight the negativity about Tainted Lazarus by just being unbelievably positive. They're actually like the greatest character in the game. First off, half of the character starts with 5.25 damage, which is amazing. I don't know what more you could possibly ask for. And then on top of that, you get this cool little flip thing. Like, whoa, dude, sometimes, you know, you're like, you got your chocolate and my peanut butter. You got your peanut butter and my chocolate. You can mix it up at your leisure, right? And, like, the other thing is, yeah, you got twice as many characters, half as many items, but the flip side, if I may be so cheeky, the flip side of that is it forces you to use good judgment in order to determine where things should go. And as a result, it activates the analytical portion of your brain that makes things easier. Everything jar. Great item. Great item. Everything jar. Great item. It's a good item. It's Bull's caca diarrhea doo-doo. No, it's not. It's just different. It's just a challenge. What, you don't like a challenge? You think every game should have an easy mode? It's like a diarrhea dump coming out of a camel's poo-poo hump. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's just it's an opportunity to flex your skills a little bit. It's not a diarrhea dump coming out of a camel's poopy hump. He's reformed. Whoop! The left hand. We could turn that into a bit that nobody wants, which is I would be Tainted Lazarus. Half the time I'd be really nice and angelic, and half the time I'd be the angry gamer. By the way, a lot of questions in chat. I apologize, this might seem dismissive. I have not seen the AVGN Corpse Killer video, nor did I see Germa's Grobthex Cauldron stream this weekend, although I did see some screenshots of it. When it's the weekend, it's not catch up on stream time for me. It's like get the heck off the internet as much as possible, absorb some vitamin D from the sun. That's my prerogative on those days, is to synthesize a little bit of my own happy chemicals, and then yeah, that's true. I did make Twitter, well, not Twitter. There's like 2 people on Twitter took a lot of offense to the Joey Tribbiani tweet. So I didn't realize it was such a hot button issue at the time, but how? I don't know. People were like, this is why Gen Z thinks millennials can't do humor. And I was like, I don't even know. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Tell me, I was gonna say, tell me you're unemployed without telling me you're unemployed. That's a little too mean-spirited. I apologize. Oh, it is what I thought. Oh, like you do it right now? Okay. Yeah, dude, I don't know. Everything jar? I don't know, maybe? Yeah, I don't know. Friends, man. Friends, fans. Who knew, man? Who knew? And I was like, I don't know. Am I Gen Z or am I a millennial? What the heck are you? Jello? Is it good? What does it do? Every two rooms demonic familiar. It's terrible. Never mind. Oh frick, dude. It's tainted Lilith. Once every two rooms tainted Lilith. That's pretty good. That doesn't seem bad. You can't whip it though? That's horrible. What the hell, man? You can only whip it one time? That's insulting. No, it's not insulting. It's an opportunity to prove that you know what you're doing and you can play good at the game. Wow, that dude, come on. I mean, it's so much fun to learn how to flex my Isaac muscles like this. I never get to catch a stream, NL, but you are my 3-month-old's favorite YouTuber. You shortly should not let your child watch this content. I'm saying the F word a few times a stream. I'm talking about like some mature content. I think at 3 months, you know, it doesn't matter too much. But surely when they start to get even slightly older, you gotta just put on some Coco Melon or something like that, man. Plus, there's plenty of other streams that they might be interested in, like one of those streams where people are, you know, throwing hundreds of dollars worth of Bitcoin into a slot machine over and over. Might be more their speed. I wasn't referencing Chib, but some people in chat got it. I watched some gambling streams this weekend. Not out of like interest, but just out of like I mean, like at first I was like, there's like you know, 25,000 people watching this stream, and they're playing the slots. Like Chibley's got me kind of interested in the idea of what this could look like, and then I was just like, oh my god. Like I guess it's like look. I'm not one of those people who thinks we should make everything illegal, just specifically posting about sports more than an hour a day online. Kill me. I want this run to end. Just kidding. So I'm not saying like gambling should be banned or anything like that, but I was getting like a little uncomfortable watching people just yeet like $25,000 into a slot machine in like 5 seconds. And it also, can I tell you, in all honesty, it made me a little annoyed. Because anytime I talk about like buying a coffee in public or like, I don't know, eating a piece of fresh fruit, people are going like, wow, it must be nice to be born with a silver spoon in your mouth. You can afford like fresh fruit. That's $8 coffee, $1 million coffee. I take my own, I walk to the Andes and harvest my own coffee beans so that for $6 per freaking centigram, I can, you know, anyway, you get the idea. But meanwhile, I was watching 25,000 people watch a dude put like, you know, a used car into a slot machine every 6 seconds, and no one was being toxic at all. Okay, we'll start again. Everybody was like, next one, you'll get him next time. Next time, you're gonna get him. And I was like, where's the guy in chat that's like, you know, you've lost more in the last 15 minutes than I've made in my entire life? It was crazy. It was sub-only chat, to be fair, but still. Come to Spain? Maybe. You know, like, I'll give it a bit, but maybe. I don't know. Do you work towards Conjoined? Is Conjoined even good? No? Whatever. Who cares? It's a wild website, man. That's all I'm trying to say. It do be a wild website. Yeah, Conjoined is like it's a bad transformation. It's better not to have it. Why is it a damage down? It's so stupid. It's not stupid, it's nice, because then you have one more thing that you need to work around, and if you work around it, then you can get to like it'll be really fun when you make it work. It'll give you a greater sense of accomplishment. No, but why is it... Why do they... Hey, guess what? You pick up enough of these items, we're going to give you a triple shot. You're going to get 3 times the bullets. 2/3 of them are going to miss, but you're going to have 3 times the bullets. Oh, that sounds like not really that good, but okay, kind of important. I mean, it could help, I guess, in certain situations. Yeah, but it also lowers your damage by 25%. So, you know, just to balance it out. Just to pay for all of those shots that are... that miss at least 80% of the time to begin with. We got to give you a quick little damage down as well. Laz does kind of suck. Nope, it's a new sense of accomplishment. It's like when you unlock Darth Vader in Star Wars Battlefront 2. It's to give the player a sense of accomplishment and freedom. So, excuse me, we are now on Luis Figo strategies. That's right, I'm very familiar with the Portuguese national team from the 2004 World Cup. Ice Cube on your team so you losing? Yo, Dre, stick to producing. Baby's a little unhappy, by the way. Don't. I mean, it's just because she's eating. She hasn't reached the age yet where eating is fun. It's still like a little bit of a chore. There wasn't a 2004 World Cup? Oh, crap. I've been discovered. You're absolutely right. I meant the 2002 World Cup. Sorry, I get it confused with Euro sometimes. I'm such an avid football fan, they all blur together. I still think Plum Flute is better than the average boss pool item if you don't have a spacebar item. Now, we've probably missed out on Magic Mush a couple of times here, but it is what it is. Average boss pool enjoyer. Of course, yeah, I said football because I'm an avid football fan. I love to watch football. I mean, who wants to watch like basketball where they're scoring all the time, when instead you go watch like football where there's no guarantee that they'll ever score at all. I like my excitement to feel earned, not just given to me during my leisure time. Name 3 teams. Galatasaray. Galatasaray. Ajax FC. And the Shenzhen Dragons. Based. He's done it. He's basted. It's pronounced LA Galaxy. Yo, they still have Landon Donovan. Probably not. He's 50 years old? Okay, yeah. I think he's almost 50. Yeah, but in soccer, like, you age well, right? Because, like, all you gotta do is jog. Middle-aged guys are, like, some of the best joggers on the planet. You can't shake a stick outside on a weekend without seeing a 50-year-old dude running, like, his own 10K. Dude, Freezer Baby? Pretty good here. You guys remember that there used to be a goalkeeper for Arsenal named Seaman? Those were the days, dude. You playing FIFA 2002? He had a ponytail, too, which was freaking sweet, I might add. Sure, I'm not scared. I'm not scared. We're gonna do it, man. He was a god? He was a god of making my friends and I laugh when we played the FIFA 2002 demo, Manchester United versus Arsenal, over and over. Thank God we have Plum Flute, dude. This is gonna change everything. Who's your favorite football team? Yeah, I don't really... I mean, like, if the Whitecaps were good and COVID wasn't a thing, I think I could be persuaded to become a Whitecaps fan, maybe. Because they're, like, you know, they're close. That's about it, though. Yeah, I'm always jealous. Like, I go watch the Canucks, and, like, Rogers Arena, like, it's not bad, but it's one of the older arenas in the NHL now, even though it was built in, like, the year 1998 or something like that. So, by modern standards, like, so many other stadiums in the NHL are, like, you know, more impressive. Let's put it that way. Then, you know, when you go to Rogers Arena, they're like, please don't lean forward. It'll block the sight line for people that are behind you. The bathroom is just a little hole in the ground that you gotta pee into. That suspiciously leads to the beer taps on the floor below for Sleeman 2.0. You're right, that would have been a good diplopia. But meanwhile, everyone that goes to BC Place is like, oh, you know, oh, man, kind of sucked at BC Place yesterday. I got front row tickets for $6.75, and, one of the teammates, gave me their jersey at the end of the game. They have modern amenities. You don't even have to go to the bathroom. A little hose just comes out of your seat, sucks the pee right out of your dick. I'm like, oh, that sounds hard. That must be so hard for you. Friends till the end. I want health up, please. Thank you. 0.5A speed. Cool joke. Funny joke. I don't want that. What if they made it look like a viper? And then it went like skit. But it wouldn't like... wouldn't hurt you, it would just kind of bite you, you know? Would that be good? In that case, okay. What about a Dodge Viper? Did they get rid of the Dodge Viper? You don't see them that much anymore. No, yes. I mean, you didn't see them that much to begin with, but like, you know, health up? Luck up. I live in a city where you see, like, you know, a lot of fancy cars on a regular basis. I would think that if the Dodge Viper was still in production, I would be seeing more of it. They don't make them anymore. Man, they don't make them like this anymore. You know what I'm talking about? That's not a flex. I'm not driving them. Plus, not to mention, I wouldn't want to drive a rear-wheel drive car anyway. I don't know. All I know about them is in, you know, Project Gotham Racing. They fishtail like crazy when you're driving, you know, across the Windy City circuit. It's fun. You ever, were you one of those guys in high school that, like, on the weekend, you're like, guess what I did this weekend? And I'm like, did you go to the mall parking lot at 11 p.m. and go, over and over and go, that was me? God, I wish that was me. I had a friend like that. And, like, he's a really good guy, but he just, like, you know, I mean, like, we grew up in the country, right? I'm not trying to be like, oh, well, why didn't he just go to the ballet instead, right? But, you know, sometimes he'd be like, hey, you guys want to go to Wendy's? And we'd be like, you know, we're 16 years old. He's the one with the car. We'd be like, heck yeah, I want to go to Wendy's. And then in the Wendy's parking lot, he would just start doing, like, donuts and stuff. And you're like, man, I really just want my spicy chicken sandwich. Like, you just, I'm not trying to, like, insult you, but do I have to pay the donut tax just to get the sandwich? It's not, like, that was, like, the trade-off. It was a trade-off first. Like, I receive an audience who will say, whoa, when I spin my car 360 degrees in an empty parking lot. You receive a drive to Wendy's. He's actually, like, one of the nicest guys on the planet, though. He just also likes cars. In 2008, for New Year's Day, we drove to Pennsylvania to hang out with Josh. On a whim, which was weird, you know? Thank God I didn't take that there. Josh was like, hey, drive to Pennsylvania for New Year's. And I was like, dude, I don't know. I'm 19. Why not? This will be funny. So that guy drove us. The next day, it was like the once-a-year blizzard. Like, it snows more than once a year there. But, like, you know, it was a really nasty blizzard. He got us through the blizzard safely. It was like a 10-hour drive. And I've never been more grateful to have a competent driver as part of my group of friends. Based. Careful, he's a hero. Yeah, all those donuts paid off. I've got 9 packs of LaCroix after your video. 108 cans. Oh, no. Don't get me wrong, that's... I'm really getting back onto LaCroix. I think it's, I had underrated it because it was kind of like the old hotness. Now ever since the taste test, I've been consuming a little more. I like it. The Mole Man game. Thank you for the gifted subscriptions, by the way. Thank you. Yeah, I've been consuming more of it since the taste test, and perhaps I was too harsh. I think it's a good brand of sparkling water. Now that I've tasted all the bougie flavors, one of these days we're gonna Diplopia, man. It's gonna be a dream come true. Next floor. Diplo Brimstone is incoming. Absolutely. I'm the water sommelier. I'm the guy going into Whole Foods. Tap, 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 real mineral water. Tap, tap, real mineral water. I did try apricot. And I have to agree with my wife's assessment. I think apricot, if I were to do my tier list, apricot would find itself in ambrosia tier, which was the top, but it would not be the best. It would be in contention for top 3 in my opinion. Like, apricot was up there in kind of like the mango tier. Who buys water? Lol. Don't be shy. Post your credit card receipt. See what kind of stuff you're getting into. Let's make fun of your hobbies, okay? Student loans. LOL. Owned. Oh, you should see the look on your face. Got him. +4, +4. Dude, one of my, I was talking loans with one of my friends because we got like our mortgage renewal. I won't bore you with the details. I'll just make a standalone video about it later. But he was talking about like his student loans. And I always assumed like in Canada, the federal student loan interest rate is like, I think it's like prime plus 1% or like so like right now it's maybe like 2.5 or 3%. I was like, what's the interest rate on your student loans? It's 6.5%? It's like the federally guaranteed U.S. student loans are at 6.5%? How is that legal, man? That's crazy. That's like, that's highway. I'm paying 11%. What are they doing over there? Mine's 8.7? That's crazy. I'm not like glad you signed that. I mean like the system that allowed that to come to pass is crazy, dude. My mortgage is like 2.7. Dude, why the heck is your student loan 8%? That's madness. In Canada, it's like 5 now? Okay, well, I was incorrect in my assessment then, but... it's like a really high interest rate. My house loan is 0.5? Is that, yeah, but is that from a real bank or is that from the bank of mom and dad? Because that's like... Well, you know what? Now that I think about it, I guess if you live in... Well, there goes my eternal heart. I guess if you live in, like, Europe, there are, like... For a time, there were, like, negative interest rates, right? So, 0.5 is technically plausible. Well, I did see that there was another article, and before you dunk on the writer, okay? The writer knew what they were doing when they did this, and they acknowledged it. That didn't stop them from getting dunked on. I just wanna not have anybody seek it out and be like, low, forehead, this it solidifies my agenda, blah, blah, blah. But there was another one of those articles that was like, you know, see how this, on one income, this woman bought her own house in Melbourne. Or, sorry, Melbourne, Macros, sorry. And then, literally, like, it wasn't like my parents gave me money. It was my parents bought the house. Like, they literally just bought the house and then are giving it to her. And you do, even though the writer knew what they were doing and they claimed that it was like satire, I'm like, you gotta lampshade it a little bit more because the way you framed it is not sufficient. Like, it's an article that's just, it's, you know, I mean, it's framed in, maybe that makes it good satire now that I think of it, but, it's so indistinguishable from, like, the real financial journalism that goes on in that avenue. It's like, you've made it too subtle that you've become that which you've mocked. It's indistinguishable. So it appears to just be rage bait. Yes, I think that's a good way to describe it. Please get a devil deal. I know. I'm trying. I thought it was gonna be good. It turns out it freaking sucks. But I was like, you know, I mean, I guess like I was just kind of like, why write the article? She just bought, she just got a house. She didn't buy it. Her parents bought it. If anything, I would actually welcome an article from her parents. Let's figure out how her parents can afford to have like 2 houses in Melbourne. You know, it's an expensive city. I wanna hear her dad talk about, like, you know, what kind of glide path they got as they approach retirement. I don't want to hear about how, you know, this lady, you know, got given a house. It's pretty, you know, it's a sweet gig if you can get it, don't get me wrong. Yeah, don't be rude, she had to give up her pre-inheritance for that. I didn't consider that. In that way, honestly, I think we should be giving her, like, maybe a medal or something. When you put it that way. Pre-inheritance. It's really good. Oh. Anyway, that's all I got. Like I said, I didn't get up to too much this weekend. I did steal it from chat, yes. Stolen? Wait, no. Great artist borrow? Wait, good artist borrow, great artist steal. Oscar Wilde. I did go to the grocery store, but, like, I don't have any grocery anecdotes. Like, the only anecdote is, like, you know, I find myself, like, about to get booed off the stage, like, the Joker, in Joker, right? Like, you ever notice these people who go to the grocery store, but instead of standing on the spot where they're supposed to stand, they stand, like, in between the 2 spots where they're supposed to stand? What's up with that, man? Like, that's about the extent of my grocery store anecdote from this weekend. It's worse. Worse than what? The smell coming from your butt? You're not wrong. It do be annoying when they do that. You know what else do be annoying? When character bad, when of out the hot food in. Come on, man. Stop hitting me. I just want to play Bumbo Soccer. When the imposter is sus. You see that tweet that went viral where the guy was making fun of... Okay, I think I might die. Well, he was talking about, like, how Aloy from Horizon Zero Dawn 2, like, oh, Sony has masculinized all their female characters, and, you know, she doesn't even look ladylike anymore. And then, everybody was like, wow, this is like the weirdest tweet I've ever seen. And then the guy tried to play it off like, well, I'm sorry that, like, we live in a society where it's not okay that you love to see beautiful women anymore. And everyone was like, dude, come on. Like, when was the last time you were outside and saw another human being? Like, nobody's buying this at all. I was laughing at, like, this... Because and I'm not trying to rag on them, because they are right here, but I follow some, you know, you knew it was coming. I'll hit you with slash marker, and then we'll move on to our next. Wait, let's not do Tainted Jacob next, but we'll move on to our next one anyway.